Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I am so happy you found us. This is Creativity and Inspiration, and I'm Lisa. Wow, it has been so cold here in Texas and an ice storm like crazy. I went and did my little, get supplies on, what day was that, Monday? Seems crazy we've had an ice storm all week, but on Monday, and it started that night or Tuesday morning. Anyway, it's so cold. But we didn't have the bad stuff here in North Texas, Dallas area that they had down around Austin. I was watching some pictures. I was like, oh my gosh, tree limbs, ice covered. I mean, big trees that are heavy with ice. So if you're watching, well, I know you're not watching from down there, but if anybody knows people in Austin, that area, I hope they're safe. I hope everybody down there gets their electricity back on very soon. Yeah, just stay safe, guys. And for everybody east of Texas, it's coming your way, so I hope you guys stay safe as well. So I have this big pile on my desk again, right? It's like every time I turn this camera on, I have a big pile on my desk. But that's okay, because I'm trying to just create some stuff that I can put in my little stash over here to the side, so when I make a journaling card or a tag or whatever I make, I can just reach in and grab things that are already complete by themselves. They just need to be added together, if that makes sense. And what I was doing today was I was making my own tape, like washi tape, only it's not washi tape. So I'm making custom tape and custom stickers that, like I said, that I can use whenever I get to the point where I might need them. And I thought, let's turn on the camera and talk about it, because maybe somebody else would like to see this, maybe not. But anyway, I think it's kind of cool. This way I can customize journals I'm working on. I can customize my planner, because I have like 3 or 4 planners and my life is very chaotic. I have like an artist planner because I have art all across the country and shows. I have a fitness planner because I'm a personal trainer. I work with people over Zoom. And I have, of course, this creativity and inspiration. So, and my vintage, but see, I have 4. So I have all these planners, and it helps if I have things to decorate them, and because I'm a very visual person, and it just helps. I'm going to bring you in closer and talk to you more about creating your own custom tape and stickers too. I do have a mess up here, but I wanted to show you some of the ones I've already created, and I'm using fabric scraps. I'm using paper scraps. These are all things I've turned into custom tape, okay? These are my custom tape, and it's as simple as adding some double-sided tape on the back. Then I can just stick these on the next tag I'm making. I can stick these on a journal page. I can stick these as decoration around a day on my calendar. And it's that simple. All I did was have scraps of fabric and paper, and I stuck double-sided tape on the back. So when I'm ready to use them, just peel off the back and boom, it's done. So that's one way. And I love using, yes, I save little scraps like this of fabric because you can glue them on tags pages. But this makes it easier and faster to do. Also, my die cuts from the coffee journal, the techniques journal I did, I had this one floating around. I didn't want it to get torn up. So I've decided to make this into a sticker. And all I did to create my own custom sticker out of a die cut I made was to use some clear packaging. If you didn't see my last video about new ideas for using packaging, go check it out. I'll link it above. But I used clear packaging, and I used packing tape, clear packing tape. And I put the little die cut I put the little die cut face down on the packaging and then took a piece of clear packing tape and put it behind there. And this can be a sticker now. All I have to do is add my double-sided tape on the back, and when I'm ready to stick it to something, I just peel the double-sided tape off. But here's another thing. And this is another one I did just from some images I had. I cut out the little flower, and I did the same thing, clear packaging and clear tape. But here's the deal. These don't have to be stickers. You can also take a hole punch or anything to punch a hole in these, and these can become charms down, in the center of your pages. These can be charms on your journal tassel, whatever you want. And these would look really cool hanging from some thread down your page. So, be sure and don't limit yourself just to stickers and tape. You can make charms too. You can make anything that you can imagine. Remember, that's our saying here. You're only limited by your own imagination. Now, this is paper that I like to layer with. It's just some scrap paper that I painted on, but I like to layer with it. This would also make some really fun paper tape, because it's got a lot of movement, it's got texture, and it would just add that something when I just need a little bit to stick and I don't want to mess with glue. That's why I do this, so I don't have to mess with glue. This is some sari silk. This would make a beautiful little sticker, custom sticker, or a tape itself, and I just love this. Can also do it with any type of lace you have. You can run your double-sided tape down the back, and all of this can become stickers. All of this can become tape. This can become fabric tape. You just run your tape along the back. Now, sometimes tape doesn't want to stick to fabric. Just put your little bit of fabric glue and then your double-sided tape onto that, and there you have it. You have your fabric tape. It really is that simple. You could do it with lace. Now, another thing you could do with lace is if you have a bigger piece, piece of lace, and like this one has flowers on it, okay? And you want to cut out a whole, let me get it so you can see it. And you want to cut out one of these whole flowers, you can make your own applique. Simply cut out the flower, layer it with some paper or another fabric behind it, and then glue it down, and then you can make your applique like that to sew, or put your double-sided tape on the back and make your own applique tape. Okay? So there is a lot of options when you're using up your scraps. Another cool scrap to use, or something to create paper tape out of, something else that you could make a cool sticker out of is patterns, because they've got all this interesting writing and lines on them. These would make a really fun custom sticker for you, especially if you're doing like a sewing journal. And let me show you how I would do it, okay? I'm just going to cut out some part of this pattern that I would want to make a sticker out of. Alright, so I've cut out these words. This is what I want to make my custom sticker out of. So I'm going to take my clear packaging and I'm going to lay it flat on my desk. I'm going to put my piece of pattern paper down, okay? And then I'm going to come in and tear off a piece of my clear packing tape. And then I'm just going to make sure my pattern piece is laying flat and come in with my tape. And I'm going to pull down on my tape, and then I'm going to push up because I want all the wrinkles out. Or you can put wrinkles in. Then I'm going to come in with my scissors and just cut around it. Okay, you trim it up as much or as little as you want, and then you have a custom sticker. And you could use this, and it's totally different than anything anybody can buy out. Something else you can use is, I got these in a swap, but they're a bunch of just images. You just cut them out. Do the same thing with your clear packaging and your double-sided tape. And they look like this. little flower. You don't have to create just random shapes. You could also make like stamps. I made this stamp. All I have to do is put it on my clear packaging and then put my clear tape behind it, and I will have a custom stamp as well. And then it can be a sticker, it can be a charm if I don't put any tape on the back and just poke a hole. So like I said, you are only limited by your imagination when you're creating custom stamps and custom tape. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a real quick one. Like I said, I was working on this just to build up my stash, and I thought I'd bring you along. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please be sure and give it a thumbs up. That really helps me. Also, be sure, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and that little bell. We have a ton of videos coming up for you. Take care. I will see you again on Saturday with another new video. Bye.